So I just got some absolutely crappy news. So I think Jack slept in because the ducks have been really mad for the last hour. And then they started getting a little bit more mad whenever I walked out there. So I didn't want anybody to actually think that I was the one that was making them mad. I think they're just hungry. They want to be let out. Trying to put on contacts in a car when you haven't really washed your hands with water and soap for 4 days, I don't think that's healthy for your eyeballs.
Up with is called Trick or Treat Hot Chocolate Mead, and the trick is
doesn't taste like hot chocolate.
Not one bit, right? He was digging around in his pocket and he found these. You've got this chocolate boiling right here, and what he did is, what are these?
They're Tootsie Rolls from 2008, my first Halloween.
Well, wait.
Okay, so they might be a little stale.
I got a legend over here. So food is always going to look like those things. So we got fruit and herbs here, we have meat, we have produce, we have profit that we can take from the system, and we can export energy from our system. We have resources, and we have fertility. Does anyone here like to take hours of your life that you earned income and just throw it away? Our time is really precious to us. It is to me. I like to print money from the clear blue sky. If we're looking at energy systems on this earth, the only system that I know of on this planet that takes energy from outside this planet and makes it into new stuff are plants. And that's photosynthesis. And I say go heavy on the trees because you can always cut them down and make mulch. For instance, on my property, we're going to be going heavy into Telia trees, white mulberry and other hybrid mulberries, Chinese elm. The reason I like those is they have multiple uses and they hold protein in their leaf matter longer throughout the season. And protein is kind of the name of the game because we are trying to feed animals. So we want to hold as much protein in our leaves as we can, and white mulberry does a fantastic job at that.
People that are growing on a small scale, especially with quail or rabbits or hamsters. Really neat things that you can do is just take some hardware mesh and make a little cube, soak your seeds and throw them in. The grass will continue to grow through it. That's ryegrass in that particular picture. Things like quail clip, they don't pluck. So as your grass grows through, they'll get up on top of it and they'll clip it off and eat what they want and self-mow it, and then it'll keep growing through until that seed completely exhausts all the nutrients in it. You just keep throwing in handfuls of wet seed. And they'll eat that before they'll go to their bird seed or go to their scratch.
So I just got some absolutely crappy news. That is once again going to delay our dream of moving on our homestead. So as I am here hanging out at Jack's workshop, trying to get this gate open, and I'm here surrounded by all the cool ducks and geese and turkeys and just all the aquatic systems and everything of a real functioning homestead and farm. And then Kelly calls me this afternoon and tells us that our second buyer, we were on buyer number 2, but this second buyer just went through the inspection and they no longer want to be a part of our house. This is a very emotional buyer. They were there, they wrote us a letter, they were there, they're out, and they kept on coming back. They even offered us more than our asking price. It was just very... One of the things on the list that they were mad about was because our house was immaculate and clean, but the oven was dirty. Our oven was dirty. So we have to go back on the market for the 3rd time. If this time fails again and we lose another contract, I don't know if we're doing this. I think we probably just pull the plug, figure something out, because we can't do this anymore. I don't even know when you're going to see this. Anyway, no home sale again, 3rd time.